Explore the world with confidence. 15 Best Trip Destinations for Solo Female Travelers on YouTube. 15 of the best places for solo female travelers. Whether you're heading to a city in your own country or across the globe, traveling alone can bring up a wealth of concerns, from the awkwardness of dining on your own to more serious issues of safety, especially for women. But despite any nervousness or uncertainty, traveling solo can be one of the most freeing and rewarding experiences, allowing you to immerse yourself in the community and stumble upon those moments of cross-cultural connection organically. Choosing the right destination is key, so we've rounded up some of the best destinations around the world for women to travel solo. In no particular order, here are the top 15 best places to travel solo. 1. Iceland. Between exploring the charming streets of Reykjavik, chasing the northern lights, and driving the famous Ring Road, solo female travelers can have an unforgettable trip in Iceland and feel safe doing so. The country has consistently ranked first on both the Institute for Economics and Peace's Global Peace Index and the World Economic Forum's Global Gender Gap Report, so visitors can rest assured that safety and gender equality are prized in this naturally stunning destination. Solo tourists can head out into the wilderness via well-traveled, often busy, even, hiking trails and make friends with locals and fellow foreigners alike. 2. Barcelona, Spain. Barcelona is an extremely walkable city, and you're unlikely to get lost as long as you have a map of some kind. You can window shop along Las Ramblas, stroll down the beach boardwalk, and wander through the Gaudi-designed park while taking in the gardens and claiming panoramic views of the city for yourself. The dining options are conducive to solo travel, too. Instead of sitting by your lonesome in a dining room, you can take your paella al fresco at one of the many waterfront restaurants or opt for a counter seat at a tapas bar. 3. Seattle, Washington, United States. Thanks to the omnipresence of Seattle's coffee culture, a solo diner, or drinker, is not an uncommon sight. Plus, the city's proliferation of cafes means there's a rest stop around every corner to break up visits to Pike Place Market, the Space Needle, or the Campy Museum of Pop Culture, aka Mopop. The compact downtown area makes it easy for visitors to zip between attractions, restaurants, and shops on foot, and anything that is slightly farther is accessible by the easy-to-use Link Light Rail. 4. Munich, Germany. The jolly German mentality shines through in this Bavarian city, where tourists and locals bond over Brötchen in mom and pop bakeries and pints in the beer gardens. Although Oktoberfest happens only in the fall, the beer halls in Munich maintain that same kind of festive ambience throughout the year. Hofbräuhaus is, hands down, the most famous and guaranteed to contain an abundance of other tourists. Fellow travelers can also be found climbing the Olympia Park Tower, Olympiaturm, the top of which provides views extending as far as the Alps. 5. Dubrovnik, Croatia. The rise in Croatian tourism has improved the ease of travel, and the country's low crime rate heightens the appeal. Protected by 6,365 feet of pristine walls, the oceanfront medieval city of Dubrovnik gives you history, culture, and beautiful beaches all in one destination. Its cobblestone streets guide visitors to artisanal shops and local eateries, while a walk along the walls offers spectacular bird's-eye views of the Adriatic coastline. Just a few minutes from Old Town, there are plenty of opportunities for kayaking and snorkeling via tours and rentals offered right on the beach. 6. Austin, Texas, United States. Austin's festival culture makes it easy to get pulled in multiple directions, but it's also a great way to meet new people. There's plenty to see and do, whether you're checking out live music or eating your way through Tex-Mex and barbecue restaurants and food trucks. When you need a little quiet time, head downtown for a walking tour, or find a spot to watch the Congress Avenue Bridge bats soar. Austin is often ranked as one of the safest big cities in the U.S. Note, though, that the ubiquity of booze here can be a blessing or a curse. While it keeps the streets populated, and therefore generally safe, at night, alcohol can lead to crime even within tourist circles, so exercise caution while participating in Austin's lively bar scene. 7. Salzburg, Austria. Overlooked by the Hohensalzburg Fortress and bisected by the Salzach River, Mozart's hometown has storybook allure. After reliving scenes from The Sound of Music at Mirabelle Gardens and Nonnberg Abbey, relax with a coffee on the terrace of Café Tomaselli or a pint in the 1,400-seat outdoor area of Austria's biggest beer garden, Augustiner Brau. Cyclists should take note. While the entire city is walkable, Salzburg is also one of the country's most bike-friendly cities. More than 100 miles of cycle paths mean you can pack way more into a day and get around more efficiently and economically as a solo traveler. 8. Taipei, Taiwan. The capital of Taiwan offers an ideal mix of history and modernity. You'll find temples and skyscrapers, contemporary malls and traditional night markets, perfect for making a meal out of snacks while shopping for accessories and souvenirs. Taipei has the bustle of a major Asian metropolis but with important urban comforts as well. Street signage and public transportation all have names in English, and even though crime is overall low in the country, the metro system has safe waiting zones marked on the platforms, which are monitored closely by video feed to protect passengers at night. 9. Copenhagen, Denmark. In the quirky Danish capital, you'll find plenty of centrally located hotels offering single rooms, each providing the perfect jumping-off point for Copenhagen adventures. Must-visit spots include Nyhavn, the iconic canal lined with multicolored houses. Opt for a tour for a closer look at the city's waterways, and Tivoli Gardens, a historic amusement park. Stop for a quick solo bite at the Torvholleren KBH food hall. With Danish culture valuing the importance of community dining, solo travelers should never feel alone. 10. Melbourne, Australia. This Australian metropolis is one of the most livable cities in the world, according to the Economist Intelligence Unit. Throw in a free tourist tram that reaches the major sites, including the Queen Victoria Market, Carlton Gardens, and Federation Square, and Melbourne's got simplicity and safety all rolled up in one. Because Australia offers a working holiday visa allowing visitors between 18 and 35 to work in the country for a year, the city is especially popular with young expats. 11. Stockholm, Sweden. Sweden's safe, accessible cities are ideal for solo traveling women. The cobblestone streets of Stockholm's Old Town, or Gamla Stan, are home to coffee shops, restaurants, stores, and even a castle, prompting hours of exploring on foot. The modern areas surrounding it are also easy to navigate through a string of metro stations, which double as art exhibits with their over-the-top murals, mosaics, and sculptures. 12. Okinawa, Japan. For a taste of Japan without the overwhelming hustle, head to Naha, the capital of the Okinawa Islands. The monorail is super accessible, linking the airport to the city center as well as the popular Shuri Castle. And within walking distance of the city center are the Naminoe City Beach, Suboya Pottery District, and Makishi Public Market, where the pull-up-a-chair stands are primed for solo dining. 13. Norway's Fjords. There's no better environment for self-reflection than the soothing blue and green canvas of the Norwegian fjords. In Bergen, you can ride up the Flevonen funicular or embark on a day-long journey on the Bergen Railway. Head to Gudvingen and take a cruise through Orlandsfjord and Nærøyfjord. Equally impressive as the waterfalls at every glance boat ride is the Flam Railway trip, with views outside the window changing from seascapes to snow-capped mountains. This trip is for the solo traveler seeking peace in nature rather than busy beer gardens and the like. 14. Washington, D.C., United States. The manageable size and easy layout of the U.S. Capitol make it an ideal stomping ground for solo travelers. In addition to exploring the memorials along the National Mall, you can take in the exhibits at the many Smithsonian museums and zoo, all walkable and offering free admission. If you want to explore further, it's easy to get on two wheels at one of the hundreds of Capitol bike share stations, which extend to Arlington, Alexandria, and Montgomery County. Alternatively, take advantage of the efficient DC Metro for day trips to nearby areas. 15. London, England. For European charm without the culture shock or language barrier, there's London. Visitors could spend days just roaming along the River Thames, snacking in Borough Market, and admiring the eclectic houseboats, or strolling through the royal parks and eyeing luxury items at Harrods. After dark, grab a seat alongside locals at a pub or catch a show in the West End. Then enjoy a late-night bite in nearby Chinatown. The endless sights and entertainment are easily connected via the London Underground, better known as the Tube. There you have it. Thanks for watching. Leave your comments below. Remember to like and subscribe.